Hello everyone, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Maths class. We are going to start a new chapter, Sequence and Series. Whatever I am going to do now, that is JE level. That means we'll discuss the concept and we'll take the problems of JE level. If you already did NCERT sequence and series, then you may feel these problems are little familiar to you. If you didn't done sequence and series NCERT also, you can follow this class. But you may feel problems are a bit difficult. Let's start. If you didn't learn sequence and series earlier also, it is okay. You can follow this class. Okay. Let's start the class. Okay. Sequence. This chapter name is sequence. Na? What is sequence? What is sequence? See, I saw many videos and some other classes also. Bit misguidance is there in the definition of sequence. Actually, what is sequence? Sequence is a ordered list of numbers. Sequence is a ordered list of numbers. Numbers are objects. Usually, throughout this chapter, we'll discuss with numbers only. That's why I am not discussing much about these objects. Objects means what? The things which are either living or non-living, right? Sequence. What is sequence? Sequence is an ordered list of numbers. What it mean? Sequence is an ordered list of numbers. What it mean? I'll take one example so that you can understand it. You observe this. I written a few terms here. Can I call it as a sequence? Can I call it as a sequence? You observe this 1, -1, 4, 7, 100, 0, -10. What I said in the beginning, a bit confusion is there in students. What is sequence? In some books, they're given like this. A sequence is a set of numbers which follows certain pattern. You see here, you see these numbers, -1, after -1, 4 came, after 4, 7, next 100. These numbers are not following any certain pattern, but still we'll call it as a sequence. It is not necessary that a numbers follows a certain pattern. If the numbers follows a certain pattern, then only we'll call it as a sequence. No, the numbers, if they won't follow this certain pattern also, it called a sequence. Suppose I'll take a numbers which follows a certain pattern. See here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Next number is what after 10? After 10, next number is 12. After 12, next number is what? 14. Why? Because you know that here these numbers are following a certain pattern, right? And what about these? These are not following certain pattern. So here, can I call this as a sequence? Of course, I can call it as a sequence. But it is not necessary that if it follows a certain pattern, you see these numbers are following a certain pattern, then only we will call it as a sequence. That is wrong. This is sequence, no doubt in that. This is also sequence. It is not necessary that the numbers must follow certain pattern. You see here, these are not following certain pattern. Still, we will call it as a sequence. When we call it as a sequence, if these are ordered list of numbers, ordered list of numbers means what? Ordered list of numbers means here, you observe this one only, right? Ordered list of numbers means first term, A1. A1 indicates first term, okay, -1. A2, second term. A2 indicates second term. A3, third term. 7, fourth term. If I mention like this, if I say that this is a sequence, that means this is ordered list of numbers. Fifth term, 0. Sixth term, -10, like this. So what I am trying to say is, it is a sequence? Yes. If this is ordered list of numbers, ordered list of numbers means what is first number? -1. What is third number? 7. What is sixth number? -10. If I can say like that, then it is a sequence. Sequence is an ordered list of numbers. It is not necessary it must follow a certain pattern. If it follows certain pattern, then also it is sequence, but not necessary. Okay. And in some books, they given definition like this also. Sequence is a function whose domain is set of natural numbers. Sequence is a function whose domain is set of natural numbers. It's very simple man here. I'll take this example only. If I take this example, this side, you see here, sequence is a function whose domain is set of natural number, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. And this side, it will be like this, -1, 4, 7. They map like this. First term is -1, second term is 4, third term is 7, fourth term is 100, fifth term is 0, like that, right? So you can easily understand a sequence is a function whose domain is set of natural numbers. Why they mention like this? Domain is natural number means it's an ordered list of numbers, first number, second number, third number, like that. So you understand what is sequence. What is sequence? Sequence is an ordered list of numbers. You see this one, is it is a sequence? Yes, it is a sequence. You observe these numbers follows a certain pattern. If a sequence follows a certain pattern, then that sequence is called a progression. When it comes to progression, we have different types of progression. If you already did NCERT, arithmetic progression, geometric progression, harmonic progression, like these type of things will come. So sequence means it is not necessary that it must follow a certain pattern. What is sequence? Sequence is an ordered list of numbers. I hope you understand, right? So if a sequence follows a certain pattern, then that sequence is called a progression. You see here, this is not following certain pattern. You see this numbers are following a certain pattern. So this is a sequence. The sequence is further is called progression. You observe these numbers are not following certain pattern. This is called a sequence, but it is not a progression because these numbers are not following certain pattern. I hope you understand. Okay, right? I hope you understand what is sequence. What is series? What is series? Related to this, we'll discuss at the end. I just quickly explain and this concept will be over, sequence and series. If I'll write here, I suppose this is a sequence, ordered list of numbers, first number, second number, first term, second term, third term, like that. It is a sequence. Then what is series? A1 plus A2 plus summation of these numbers and so on plus AN is called a series of the sequence, right? Further we will discuss in this class only related to series, but you need to know what is sequence. Sequence is ordered list of numbers, or sequence is a function whose domain is set of natural numbers. What is series? You take any sequence, summation of all those numbers is called series. Here this is a sequence, summation of all those numbers is called a series, right? Okay, next, what is finite sequence? A sequence which is having finite number of terms is called finite sequence. Simple thing, a sequence which is having finite number of terms. For example, I'll write like this: 3, 7, 4, 0, 5. I said this is a sequence. That's it. In this total, how many terms are there? 5 terms are there. Number of terms in this sequence are finite. That's why this is called a finite sequence. Number of terms in this sequence are finite. That's why this is called finite sequence. Okay. Infinite sequence. A sequence which is having infinite number of terms is very simple thing. If sequence is having finite number of terms, this is called finite sequence. If the sequence is having infinite terms, then it is called infinite sequence. For example, something I'll take like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. If I write like this, what is this? This number of terms in this are infinite. That's why this sequence is called infinite sequence. Okay. Importance of nth term. See, nth term is very important. If something given nth term like this, then we can write the complete sequence. If nth term is given, complete sequence we can write. So how important nth term in progressions means, very frequently you will see fifth term is what, fifth term of the sequence is what, 10th term of the sequence is what, nth term of the sequence is what, like that. We'll see this frequently. If we know nth term, complete sequence we can find, right? So in sequence and series, nth term is important. Number of terms, nth term is important. You see here, find a sequence if nth term is given. They are saying nth term is like this, you find that sequence. Okay, very simple. If you want first term, in place of n we put 1, put n equal to 1 here, what you will get? 1 plus 1, 2 by 2, that is 1. You put n equal to 2, in place of n you write 2, 2 plus 1, that is 3 by 2. Okay, you put n equal to 3, put n equal to 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 by 2 is 2, right? Like that, if you put n equal to 4, 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. So what is the sequence? The sequence is 1, 3 by 2, 2, 5 by 2, and so on. So if you know the nth term of the sequence, you can find any term. Suppose if they ask 100th term, 100 plus 1, 101 divided by 2. 100th term also you can find, 1 croreth term also you can find. So if you know nth term of the sequence, you can find any term in that sequence. So remember that in sequence and series chapter, nth term, number of terms, n value plays important role. Okay. So you see this first question in this sequence and series. Very basic questions we are doing. Write the first 5 terms of the sequence. Write the first 5 terms of the sequence. Okay. They given some data here. First 2 terms already given. A1 is 2. A2 is also 2. Okay. Nth term is given. This nth term you can use only when n value is greater than 2. And you know it is a function whose domain is natural number. You cannot take 2.1, 2.2 like that. N is greater than 2 means n can be taken as 3, n can be taken as 4, n can be taken as 5, like that only. Okay. So here, as they already given first term and second term, I'll write here A1 is given, A2 is given. Okay. Now I need to find third term. To find third term, what I'll do in this, I'll put n equal to 3, because we can use this when n is greater than 2. A3, yes, you see A3. Okay. When you put n equal to 3 in this, what it is? It is A2 minus 1. Okay. A3 is nothing but A2 minus 1. What is A2? A2 is 2. 2 minus 1, 1. Okay. A3. A4. What is A4? A4, put n equal to 4. What is A4? A4 is A3 minus 1. What is A3? A3 is 1. 1 minus 1? 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. Next, A5. They are asking first 5 terms. No? Put n equal to 5 in this. Put n equal to 5. A5 is A4 minus 1. A4 is what? 0. 0 minus 1 is what? Minus 1. So they are asking us to write the first 5 terms. No? 2, 2, 1, 0, minus 1. So these are the first 5 terms of the sequence. These are the first 5 terms of the sequence. I hope you are understanding, right? We'll move to next question. This question is bit difficult. If you already done NCERT sequence and series chapter, I just strongly recommend you pause this here, take pen paper, try this problem on your own, so that you will identify what difficulty in this. If you just simply listen the solution, you don't find it much interesting, right? If you already know this, see, nothing is there, just the sequence concept. Nothing much is there in this. Just try for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Then if you didn't get it, then check the solution. So I'll start the solution. What is the solution for this problem? Okay. They given like this. What they given? They given A1 equal to A3. Yes, they given first term equal to third term. Okay. A1 equal to A3. A2 is what? A2. You see here, when n is greater than or equal to 1, we can use this. Put n equal to 1 in this. Put n equal to 1. What you will get? A2 equal to 1 divided by 1 minus A1. Okay. Right. A3. A3, A1 already equal they given. Right. A3 is A1 they given in the question. Look at this. A3 is given as A1. Okay. You see here, what is A3? Put n equal to 2 in this. Put n equal to 2. What you will get? If you put n equal to 2, 1 minus A2. Right? Okay. And if you observe this, 1 divided by 1 minus A2 is there here. What is A2? A2 is 1 divided by 1 minus A1. If I simplify this, what I'll get? I'll get like this numerator, 1 minus A1 divided by 1 minus a1 minus 1. You see this minus 1 plus 1 will get cancelled. What is this? This is 1 minus a1 divided by minus a1, right? I got like this. In the question, they given that a3 is same as a1. Okay, so what I can equate this to a1. Actually, this is a3 what I got. As they given a3 is a1, I can equate this to a1. Okay, equate this to a1 and you simplify this part. What you will get? You will get that 1 minus a1 equal to minus a1 square. I am just simplifying this part. Okay, so you take this minus a1 square to this left side, what you will get? a1 square minus a1 plus 1 equal to 0. You see, it is a quadratic equation. If we solve this, what you will get? You will get the value of a1. Two values you will get. You know, x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. For this quadratic equation, what are the roots? For this, roots are minus omega square. From complex number chapter, you need to know this knowledge. Or else, at least from now onwards, you need to know this. What are the roots of x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0? For this equation, what are the roots? For this equation, roots are omega square. You need to know these points to do this problem further. Okay, so you see, observe this. This is like x square minus x plus 1. From this, we can understand that a1 is either minus omega or minus omega square. This is the first observation you need to know in this problem. Okay, actually, we want to find a 2025. This term you need to find. Okay, that means directly we cannot go like this a1, a2, a3. We cannot, some link will be there for these terms, right? Okay, a3, what I calculated, a1, a2, a3 calculated. Now I'll check for a4. In this, you put n equal to 3. a4 is 1 divided by 1 minus a3, right? Put n equal to 3 in this. Okay, now you try to calculate a5. a5 is what? 1 divided by 1 minus a4. See, in this term, you put n equal to 4, you will get a5. Okay, here you observe this 1 divided by 1 minus a4. What is a4? a4 is 1 divided by 1 minus a3. Observe carefully here. 1 divided by 1 minus 1 divided by a3 is same as a1. That is given in the question. In the question, they given a1 equal to a3. So, in place of a3, I can write a1. Okay, I write 1 minus, in place of a3, I written a1 because they given a3 equal to a1. You observe this. This is same as a3. Please observe. This is same as a3. So what I can write here? I can write this equal to a3. So what I got here? They given a1 equal to a3. I got that a3 equal to a5. Similarly, if you observe the other things also in this given pattern, you can observe this a1 equal to a3, a3 equal to a5, a5 equal to a7, a7 equal to a9. It follows like this. You observe here, this is a odd number, right? It follows like this. That means a 2025 is also same as a1. What is a1? a1 can be minus omega or minus omega square. I hope you are understanding. So we need to find this one, a 2025 whole power 2025, right? So here a2025 is same as a1, right? So what is a2025? a2025 is a1. What is a1? a1 can be minus omega or a1 can be minus omega square. So a2025 can be minus omega or minus omega square. Now as I need to calculate a 2025 whole power 2025. This side also I'll take 2025. Okay. As this is an odd number, minus remains same. This is minus omega power 2025. Okay. Minus. You see here, the sum of numbers. Sum of numbers is what? Sum of numbers is 9. Sum of all digits is 9. Okay. You know, in cube roots of unity, omega cube is 1. Omega power 6 is 1. Omega power 3n is 1. You know these things, right? If this is a multiple of 3, then omega power 2025 value is 1. I hope you are understanding, right? See here, is it is a multiple of 3. Sum of all digits is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So, it is a multiple of 3. Correct? So, it is 1. So, this is 1. I hope you are understanding. This is multiple of 3. This can be written as 3 into some integer. That means this total value is what? This total value is 1. So, this is minus 1. This is the case when A 2025 is minus omega, right? Suppose A 2025 is minus omega square. A1 can be minus omega or minus omega square, right? This is minus A 2025 is minus omega square. Minus omega square whole power 2025. As 2025 is odd number, minus remains same. Minus omega power 2025 into 2. That is what? 4050, right? You observe this. This one is sum of digits is what? 9. That means it is divisible by 3. It is divisible by 3 means it is a multiple of 3. So what I can write here, this value, as it is a multiple of 3, this total value, only this part, this total value is 1. Minus already coming from this. So here this value is what? Minus 1. So A power 2025 whole power 2025 value is what? This value is minus 1. So they are asking here in the question, what is this term? This term is minus 1. A bit difficult, but JE level problems will be like this only, right? I hope you understand this solution. If you like this video, please drop a like, share this video with your friends. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, subscribe now. Let's move to the next problem. And this problem, don't worry, this problem is not much tougher. If you already done NCERT, you just pause this and try this problem your own. You can get this answer. It's not much difficult. Okay, let's see what they are asking in the question. AN is a sequence. They are saying it is a sequence. Okay, right. This means what is the sequence exactly? A1, A2, A3, A4, like that. They are saying it is a sequence. Okay, and they given that A1 equal to 1. Okay, and they given it is satisfying this condition for all n greater than or equal to 1. Then what is A 2023? That means 2023 term is what they are asking. Okay, I'll just check for some random values. What I'll do, I'll put n equal to 1. Where I'll put n equal to 1? In this, I'll put n equal to 1 because they are saying this is true for n greater than or equal to 1. So in place of n, you put 1. What you will get? 3a2 minus 3a1 equal to 1. In the question, they already given a1. What is a1? a1 is 1. Right? They already given a1 is 1. So in place of a1, you write 1 directly. Okay. From this, what is a2? What is a2? You observe, take minus 3 to this side. 1 plus 3, 4 by 3. Right? a2 is 4 divided by 3. It can be understood. Now what I'll do, I'll put n equal to 2. You put n equal to 2. Put n equal to 2 in this. What you will get? 3 times of a3 minus 3 times of a2 equal to 1. What is a2? You just see here a2 we just calculated here now. So here in place of a2 you write 4 by 3. In place of a2 if you write 4 by 3, from this we will get a3. What is a3? 1 plus 4, 5 by 3. Okay. I'll put n equal to 3 just to observe some pattern, right? Put n equal to 3. What you will get? 3 times of a4 minus 3 times of A3 equal to 1. From A3 is what? A3 is 5 by 3. Put in place of A3, you write 5 by 3. This 3 will get cancelled. A4 is what? A4 is 6 by 3, right? A4 is 6 by 3. So you can understand the pattern here. A2 means 2 plus 2 by 3. A3 is 3 plus 2 by 3. A4, 4 plus 2 by 3. What is AN? N plus 2 by 3. I hope you are understanding. You got the pattern here. Nth term you can identify from this. Nth term is n plus 2 divided by 3. I hope you understand. What they are asking? A 2023. That is what? 2023 plus 2. That is 2025 divided by 3. 2025 divided by 3. Simplify. What you will get? You will get 675. Right? 2025 divided by 3 is 675. What they are asking in the question? What is A 2023? Its answer is 675. I hope you understand this. You observe this sequence. This is an interesting question. I just recommend you to pause this and try this your own. Okay. 1, 2 is there 2 times. 3 is there 3 times. 4 is there 4 times. Then 100th term is what? Here to do this problem, I said there is a logical pattern will be there for this. Like suppose 1, okay. 2 is there 2 times. 3 is there 3 times. 4 is there 4 times. 5 is there 5 times. This following like this. Here you observe this carefully. This is 1. Okay. These two numbers are there. No? 1 plus 2. I'll write here. This is 1. See, this is 1. This is 1 plus 2. Right. This is 1 plus 2 plus 3. What I am trying to say here is here first is 1. Okay. 1 plus 2 is 3. Right. Third term ends with 2. Right. 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Sixth term, you observe this. Sixth term ends with 3. You observe this pattern. Okay. This one you observe 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is what? It is 10. You can see 10th term is 4 and it ends with 4. It ends with 4. Try to understand this pattern, please. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, what is this? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus like that. If you write 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is what? This is 15, right? 15th term is 5 and 16th term is 6. You got a pattern here. What I am trying to say, if you observe these things, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. This is sum of first n natural numbers. Now. So, you know this formula. What is that formula? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus and so on plus n. Sum of first n natural number formula is what? We know that this is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. See, whatever the summation you got here, this is 6, complete this, 6, 3. Whatever the sum you got here, this is n into n plus 1 by 2. In this formula, you put n equal to 3. 3 into 3 plus 1. Wait, what you will get? 6 you will get, right? So here, I want to know what is 100th term. What I'll do, in this, randomly, I'll put n value and I'll check for what value I'll get nearby 100 or around 100, that number. For what n value, this will gives you 100, I'll check. If you check this, if I put n equal to 14, you put n equal to 14 in this, what you will get? 14 into 15 divided by 2. 2 in this 7 times. 15 into 7. 15 into 7 is 105. Right? That means 105th term. 105th term is 14. And that is the, what is 106th term? 106th term is 15. 106th term is 15. I hope you are understanding. What they are asking in the question? In the question they are asking 100th term. What is the 100th term? 100th term is 14, right? So I hope you understand this solution. And in this sequence, one special sequence is there, Fibonacci sequence. What is this Fibonacci sequence? What is this Fibonacci sequence? The Fibonacci sequence is a sequence in which each number is sum of the two preceding ones. Fibonacci sequence is a sequence in which each number is, this is important, each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. Okay. For example, they given one exam here. You see one example for Fibonacci sequence. Here nth term is sum of its two preceding terms, n minus 1, n minus 2 are preceding terms of an. Okay. However, we must know first two terms for this. That's why they given this data. A1 is given, A2 is given. If you want A3, put n equal to 3 in this. What you will get? 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. This is A2 plus A1. See, A3 is nothing but A1 plus A2. I'll write here. If it is a Fibonacci sequence, what is A3? A3 is sum of its two preceding terms. A3 is A1 plus A2. Same thing you got here. A1, A2 already given. 1 plus 1 is what? 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. And A4, if you want, you put n equal to 4 in this. What you will get? You will get it as n equal to 4, na? A3 plus A2, right? You see A4. A4 is what? A2 plus A3, right? What is A3? A3 is 2. Okay. A3 is 2. What is A2? A2 is 1, right? So this is 3. I hope you are understanding. Here onwards, no need to write further. You see here, first term is 1, na? Second term is 1. Observe here. First term is 1, second term is 1. Third term I calculated. What is third term? Third term is 2. Fourth term is what? 3. You can observe here, third term onwards. This is sum of two preceding terms. No? You see this one, this is sum of these two. What is the next term? Next term you can write directly sum of two preceding terms. 3 plus 2, 5. Next what? 5 plus 3, 8. Next what? 8 plus 5. Like that it continues. I hope you are understanding. Suppose if you want, you just check this one. A5 is there. A5 is what? Put n equal to 5 here. A4 plus A3. A4 is what? A4 is 3. A3 is what? 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is what? 5. Same thing you got, right? Is 5. I hope you understand. What is Fibonacci sequence? In Fibonacci sequence, if you know first two terms, remaining all terms you can write it very easily, right? Now we came to last slide of this class. Series. What is series? We already discussed in the beginning. What is series? If A1, A2, A3, An is a sequence, then sum of all these terms is called a series. Sum of all these terms is called a series, right? A few standard series are there. We use this very frequently. That's why I taken here as example. Sigma n indicates what? Sigma n indicates sum of first n natural number, like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on plus n, right? Sum of first n natural numbers. What is this? This is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Sigma n square. Sigma n square is what? Sigma n square is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus and so on plus n square. What is this? This is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Sum of squares of first n natural number. Sigma n square means sum of squares of first n natural number. Sigma n cube. Sigma n cube is sum of cubes of first n natural number. 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus and so on plus n cube. We have a formulas for this, right? N square into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. You need to know these formulas which we use very frequently while solving problems in JEE, right? I hope you understand the first class of sequence and series. If you just observe this, what we learned, what is sequence, what is series, and we did 5 problems in this sequence and series: finite sequence, infinite sequence, importance of nth term. I strongly recommend you to do some problems from your own material, few problems from whatever the material you are preparing. So you will get a bit grip on this sequence, right? In next class, we are going to learn what is progression, what is arithmetic progression, shortcuts in arithmetic progression. All the things we will discuss in next class. I hope you understand this class. If you like this video, please drop a like, share this video with your friends. In case if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, subscribe now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.